For our next problem, we'll solve a radical equation. In order to solve this equation, we need to first isolate the radical on the left-hand side, so we'll add x to both sides. We'll have the square root of 8 minus 2x is equal to x. Next, we'll raise both sides to the second power, or square both sides. When we do that, on the left-hand side, the square root of 8 minus 2x, that quantity squared, just gives us 8 minus 2x is equal to x squared. Now we have a quadratic equation. Let's move everything to the right-hand side and set the left-hand side equal to 0. When we do that, we'll have 0 equals x squared plus 2x minus 8. I moved all the terms to the right-hand side because the x squared had a positive 1 coefficient, and it'll be easy to factor that way. So we have 0 equals, let's set up our parentheses, x, x. It looks like we'll have a 4 and a 2. It looks like it'll be positive 4 and negative 2. That gives us x squared minus 2x plus 4x is plus 2x, and then we have minus 8. So we factored it correctly. Now let's apply the zero product principle and set each of these factors equal to 0. First, x plus 4 equals 0, or x minus 2 equals 0. If x plus 4 is equal to 0, x equals negative 4. If x minus 2 is equal to 0, x equals positive 2. Now remember, these are both potential solutions. I need to check both solutions in the original equation because it's possible to get an extraneous solution when you raise both sides of an equation to an even power. So anytime you raise both sides of an equation to an even power, you need to check your solutions. First, let's check x is equal to negative 4, and we'll substitute that into our original equation. And we have the square root of 8 minus 2 times x, which is negative 4, minus x, which is negative 4. The question is that equal to 0? Is that a true or a false statement? Well, we have the square root of 8 minus 2 times negative 4 gives us plus 8, minus negative 4 gives us plus 4. Is that equal to 0? Well, we have the square root of 16 plus 4 equals 0. This is not a true statement. This is a false statement. The square root of 16 is 4, and 4 plus 4 is certainly not equal to 0. Since it's a false statement, that means x equals negative 4 is an extraneous solution, and we're going to cross it off from our potential list. Now let's check x equals 2. So we'll substitute 2 back in for x in the original equation, and we have the square root of 8 minus 2 times x, which is 2, minus x, which is 2. Is that equal to 0? So we have the square root of 8 minus 4, which is just 4, minus 2. Is that equal to 0? The square root of 4 is 2. 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. That's a true statement. Since this is a true statement, our solution set is x equals 2, and that is the only solution to this equation. And remember, x is equal to negative 4 is an extraneous solution.